Ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to the Ed Bugs Show.
Are you ready?
Real talk, real people. This is the show where people just like you get to talk about the news and what's really going on.
Shout here.
Along with show producer Matt Moscona.
Biggest names in talk radio.
They tackle some of the hottest, most controversial topics that affect your life.
I don't agree with them all the time, but I appreciate the discussion.
Buckle up and get ready. Now here's your host, Ed Bugs.
Go on the bump and QN.
Thanks, Matt Moscona. Welcome aboard, everyone. Good to have you here on the Ed Bugs Show. Real talk, real people. Live on 1550 AM WPFC. Also on the World Wide Web at edbugs.com. And our thanks to all of you joining us on television across America today, along with Matt Moscona and the entire crew. I'm Ed Bugs. Matt, you fired? You pumped? You ready to go?
Yeah. You know, I got a good night's sleep.
Yeah, you went to court today.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that a little later on in the show today. Yeah. Wait till you hear how this turned out.
It's not a good day for the Scone Man.
Oh, well, we'll work it all out. Welcome, everyone, and glad you're here today. The biggest story in the country right now has got to be the president's. My president's in deep caca right now. He really is. This whole port deal is blowing up in his face. You know, typically what you have on a story this big is that you have your garden variety Democrats who oppose the president if the president is a Republican, and just the opposite if the president's a Democrat. But that's not what's happening on this case. And just a little background for those of you who might have missed this one somehow. The White House has approved a plan that will sell the running, if you will, the management of 6 major U.S. ports to a company that is based in the United Arab Emirates. In essence, we are turning over the management, not the security, but the management of 6 major U.S. ports to an Arab country. Now, I must tell you, not that you need to know this, not that you're unaware of this, but it's happening at a time when not only are we at war, but the whole Muslim cartoon Muhammad with a bullet in his head, well, in his turban, actually, fiasco is going on right now. The timing could not be worse. We talked about this in an earlier show, and I'm on record, clearly on record, saying someone has got to be drinking. I mean, someone has got to be drunk to approve this. But wait, not only is it just me, now we have the Senate Majority Leader, Bill Frist, stepping out from the White House saying, guys, you got this one wrong. In fact, Bill Frist is now introducing legislation that will delay the approval of this plan. But I want you to hear today, and we will this hour, in fact, at the bottom of the hour, I'm going to take you live to Atlanta, where Fox News Channel regular and the CEO of Strategic Vision, David Johnson, will be joining us. Again, that's coming up at the bottom of this hour to talk about the feedback that's coming from around the world to this plan to turn over the management of these 6 major ports. Now, let me be clear. These are the 6 biggest ports in America. We're talking New Orleans, Miami, Newark, New York, Philadelphia. It's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. And now we have the governors of Maryland and New York saying, what the heck is going on? I don't like this. I want to begin today with someone you heard yesterday, and let me put this in perspective, because when many people hear the name Senator Charles Schumer, they think, oh, come on, Ed, he's a left-wing, tree-hugging, granola-eating liberal. Well, perhaps he is. Perhaps he is. But as you're going to see over the course of this hour, from both sides of the aisle, the deal doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Let me remind you, your phone calls are always welcome, toll-free at 866-900-9732. Again, that's 866-900-9732. Or talk to me toll-free in the 225 area code. Pick up the phone. Call 499-BUGS, 499-2847. Or shoot me an email, send it to ed at edbugs.com. Again, that's ed at edbugs.com. I welcome you to participate in our conversation. So, the lineup begins, and I've got Democrats and I got Republicans from the U.S. Senate. I said this earlier, and I'll say it again. This is bigger than politics. This is, I don't, and some of you are going to say, oh, come on, Ed, it's all politics. Baloney. It's not. From both sides of the aisle, they are kicking this thing under the bus. It makes no sense. Charlie Schumer, who says he is still questioning the New Deal. Matthew?
There is no question it's not a fly-by-night company, but it is a company controlled by a country that has had a nexus with terrorism.
Period. Period. If you didn't get it, cue it up again. Matt, I want to hear this one more time. Democrat Senator Charlie Schumer of New York.
There is no question it's not a fly-by-night company, but it is a company controlled by a country that has had a nexus with terrorism.
So, in my book, on that general principle alone, no deal. No deal. Bad timing, no deal. Now, wait. For you skeptics sitting on the fence about this discussion, let me remind you of a little news article that may have gone underneath your radar. Today. That's right. Today. 3 Arab men in Toledo, Ohio, indicted today for putting together a group to fly to Iraq to attack U.S. forces. That's right. Already here, already in America, plotting it, putting it together, indicted now. This is the climate in which we live today. This is not poppycock. This is not imaginary. This is not la-la land stuff. I'm not tripping, as we'd say in the 80s. I'm not. This is a real and present threat to our security, and I don't think we should take it. Why? As I ask when I talk about this, I can't figure it out for the life of me. Now, for those of you who are so convinced that only Democrats are up against this, let me shake you up a little bit. I want you to hear Peter King, a Republican from New York, calling for nothing short of a full investigation.
I'm strongly urging the president to intervene, to stop this, to freeze it, to put it on hold.
Thank you.
This contract should not be allowed to go forward until there is a full and complete investigation. And there has not been a full investigation of this company, nor of its roots in UAE or Dubai.
So, you still want to see this go through? Cue it up again, Matt. I don't want this point to be missed. Now, if anyone should know, a Republican senator from New York should know, one of the points in question is right there in New York and nearby Newark, New Jersey.
I'm strongly urging the president to intervene, to stop this, to freeze it, to put it on hold. This contract should not be allowed to go forward until there is a full and complete investigation. And there has not been a full investigation of this company, nor of its roots in UAE or Dubai.